Okay, can everybody hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Okay. Can everybody hear him?
Great.
How we doing, everybody?
You know what, I really wish as a panelist we could have contributed to those questions. I knew both the Christmas Vacation and that Frosty the Snowman one, but...
Yeah, and I forgot to put that disclaimer out there that I'm not sending you any money today as a presenter. Okay, so our final speaker for today is William Gallagher. You can see him there on the screen and his PowerPoint. He's from MTI. You have 1 hour.
Okay, great. Yeah, my name is William Gallagher. I am with Market Traders Institute. Today I will be discussing trading in the Forex market. Specifically, I'm going to explain to you how to do the London breakout trading strategy. But more importantly, though, everything I'm showing you here today, this is kind of part of my Forex Quick Start program. Everything I'm showing you here today is to help you get up and going in the Forex market very quickly here today. So what I want to do is go over the agenda real fast. Hold on 1 second. Let me advance my slide. There we go. So what we're going to do is we're going to go over, I know a lot of you are probably brand new to the Forex market, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over some Forex market basics, get you up to speed very quickly as to what the Forex market is. We'll go into the actual market and I'll explain to you what the London Daybreak trading strategy is. It is a very simple trading strategy. In fact, I'll show you some basics of some analysis, but I'll show you a very simple trading strategy that you can actually start implementing starting tomorrow. I'll also go in, I'll explain to you what the Live Market Forex Trading Club program is. I'll show you how you can actually trade live with our professional analysts. We have some very special bonuses that are going along with this here today. So everything I'm showing you here today, it's going to be very easy to understand. I'm going to give you the basics, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to allow you to get into our Forex Market Trading Club. The charting program, everything I'm showing you here today, you're going to be able to take it for a trial. Now, this trial is going to be very affordable. It's going to cost you less than $1 a day to take it for a 30-day test drive. So what I want to do is before we get started, I'm about to pull my charts up here in just a second. Because I will be going into the charts, I will be teaching you a trading strategy. I want to explain to everybody that there is no such thing as an undefeated season when trading. Now, it is highly recommended that you go through our complete education. You learn this trading strategy in its entirety, and you begin trading as an educated and knowledgeable trader. Once again, please be advised, anything I show you here today, do not take this as actual investment advice. I am going to teach you a trading strategy. I will walk you through several trade examples, but ultimately, when it does time for you to trade live, when you decide to make a specific trade, that decision is going to be yours and yours alone. So a little bit about me. I've been trading in the investment market since 1998. I've been a stock and options trader since 1998. I have worked for several different financial companies and firms, and a couple years ago I did help start, launch, and build an entirely new financial services company from the ground floor up. I am an active full-time trader, but more importantly, I am actually a student of Market Traders Institute. I've gone through Market Traders Institute's program here as far as their Forex program. That's actually how I got into the Forex market. So about 3 years ago, I did know about the Forex market, didn't understand the potential of the Forex market until actually going through the program. So everything I've learned from Market Traders Institute, or everything about the Forex market, I have learned from MTI. Now, who is MTI? Market Traders Institute. This building you see on your screen right here, this is actually our building. We just moved into a brand new, I think it's a 50 or 60,000 square foot trading and training facility. We have students that come to our building on a daily basis. They come into our classrooms, get trained live in person. If you can't make the trip to Central Florida, don't worry. You can learn how to actually trade live online through one of our programs. We are located in Orlando, Florida, which is just about 15 minutes north of Walt Disney World. We're getting a little bit of accolades here. We're nominated for one of Trader Planet's Star Awards for Best Trading Education. Florida Trend Magazine nominated us as one of Florida's best companies to work for, I think not only in 2014 and 15, but also in 2016. Some of you might recognize this logo down here in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, Inc. Magazine. In 2015, we were ranked 1,180 on Inc. 5000's 2015 fastest growing companies. In 2016, we moved up a little bit to 592. You can see we have this nice little letter here from Inc. Magazine letting us know that we share the same pedigree as Intuit, Zappos, Under Armour, Microsoft. So Market Traders Institute has been around for almost 23 years now. The only reason we're able to be around for 23 years is because we're helping our students get success in this market. So the only reason we're going to be able to stay on these lists and be able to continue to provide this type of program is if we do continue to provide that type of success for our students. Now, one more quick thing before we jump into the markets. There is one person I need to introduce you to. His name is Joshua Martinez. You see, not only does Market Traders Institute have some of the best trading and training education, we also have some of the best teachers here, some of the best analysts in the market. Joshua Martinez is one of our analysts here. The reason I want to talk about him is because he is the creator of the London Daybreak trading strategy that I'm going to show you. In fact, more importantly, he will be one of the analysts that you'll have the potential to work with. But you also get a live video that goes in a little bit more detail about this London Daybreak trading strategy. Might answer some of the questions that I don't be able to answer here today. So Josh, he's trained thousands of Forex investors. In fact, when he started off trading here, he actually started off with an initial deposit investment of $500. Using the trading strategy I'm going to show you here today, he's able to generate over $39,000 in profit off of that here. So he'll be one of the gentlemen that will be helping you in teaching you in the live sessions that I'll get you into here in just a second. Before we begin, let me show you a little bit about his track record. In fact, this is from myfxbook.com. This is third-party verified. His track record so far since February, he's up about 32% so far this year, and he's actually has captured over 36,000, almost 37,000 pips so far this year. Now, for those of you that don't know what a pip is, I'm going to explain what that is here in just a second, but it stands for price interest point. We'll go into a little more detail here. But he's had a 76% winning percentage here and his trading record here. Like I said, he is one of the analysts that you will be working with as part of what's called our Forex Mentorship and Trading Club program. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to get you up to speed, introduce you to what the Forex market is, teach you a trading strategy, give you the basics, and then I'll show you how you can actually get into this live trading club. It's going to be 8 live sessions each and every month. You'll also get 30 days of mentorship from our professional analysts here. You'll get access to the recorded sessions. More importantly, the charting software I'm going to pull up. We're going to give you 30 days of free bonus access to that, and we'll also get you that training video from Josh Martinez and a whole lot more. I'll go over that all here today. Now, our next live market analysis session is coming up Monday morning. So let's get you started here on the basics, and then you get into that live session starting Monday here. So what do I do is before we jump into this here, we have a couple hundred people here in the room. I don't want to spend a lot of time explaining what the Forex market is if you already know what it is. So if everybody just quickly look at the screen right now, let me know what your Forex trading experience is. If you are brand new, type the number 1 into the chat box. That's to let me know you're brand new, you have no experience in this market whatsoever. Type the number 2 in. Maybe you've attended a workshop or 2 like this, maybe you traded demo, something like that here. And number 3 is if you are an experienced Forex trader here. So, okay, yeah, well, just pretty much, yeah, it looks like I have 2 or 3 number 3s, but most of you are number 1s and number 2s here. So let's go ahead, let's get started here. I appreciate everybody. Thank you for responding to that. Let's go ahead, let's get started, and let me walk you through, take a minute here and get you up to speed on what the Forex market is. The Forex market, it is the largest financial market. There's over $5 trillion that is daily traded in this market. So what that means is that there's a ton of potential in this market for people just like you and me that are looking to get just a fraction of that here. The other neat thing about this is that in the Forex market, it's a very flexible market. There are 3 major trading sessions that go on daily in this market. You have the Asian session, you have the London session, and you have the New York session. So the neat thing about this market is that these sessions, they overlap. That ties into the London Daybreak trading strategy I'm about to show you here. So what that ultimately means, though, is that you can actually trade this market 24 hours a day, 5.5 days a week. In fact, it's open from 5 o'clock p.m. on Sunday through 5 o'clock p.m. on Friday here. So what I'm going to do is let's go in, and when I pull up my charts, let me explain to you what we're going to be looking at here. What you have in front of your screen right here, this is what's called a candlestick chart. We teach our students how to trade using candlesticks. I'll explain what that means here in just a second. But ultimately, what you're going to be looking at is that what we do in this market is we trade one country's currency against another in an attempt to figure out which one's going to gain in value against the other. So if you look in the upper left-hand corner of my screen up here, you can see that this is the Great British Pound, GBP, US dollar currency pair. So in essence, what you're looking at is the pound versus the dollar. When the chart is going up, when the market's going up, the pound is gaining in value over the dollar. When the market's going down, the dollar is gaining in value over the pound. Now, as I mentioned, we teach our students how to trade utilizing what are called Japanese candlesticks. These Japanese candlesticks, they are a visual representation of what the market has done in whatever time frame you select on your charts here. So if we go back up to the upper left-hand corner of my screen once again, you can see that this is a 1 hour chart. So each one of these candlesticks represents what the market has done in 1 hour of time frame. Now, I have an hour here. I don't have a lot of time to go into a lot of the details here, but all you really need to know is that white candlesticks mean that the market is going up. It's called a bullish candlestick. Dark blue means that the market is going down. So it's called a bearish candlestick. So on a 1 hour time frame, what this means is the white candlesticks during that 1 hour, they went up and closed up. When the markets went down, the dark blue ones mean that they ultimately went down and closed down with that here. Now, one more quick thing before we go into this here. I'm not going to go into a lot of details about this, but we also teach our students how to trade utilizing what are called Japanese candlesticks. These Japanese candlesticks, they are the sign language of the market. They help to tell the trader's story. This one down here is called a Morningstar candlestick formation. Gives the trader a little bit of information here saying, hey, look for this market to U-turn and go upward in a bullish movement. Top of my screen, this is called an evening star candlestick formation. Once again, sign language of the market saying, hey, look for this market to U-turn and go down, and look for the market to U-turn just like that. Now, the charting software I'm going to pull up here, I'm going to show you here how you can actually point out these candlesticks here. But through our full education, we can teach you how to do that as well here. Now, one more quick thing before we jump in. Another neat thing about the Forex market is that it allows you to focus. The neat thing about this is that the stock market, there's thousands and thousands of stocks you can watch and trade. In the Forex market, there's only about 60 different currency pairs to trade. I personally look at 18 of them. When we pull my charts here, you'll see exactly which ones I look at here. But ultimately, because we have 20 years of experience, we'll teach you and show you which ones to pay the most attention to. I teach you some of the secrets of trading them as well. In fact, one of the part of the London Daybreak trading strategy here is that actually, the neat thing about this is that we'll show you which 6 to pay attention to. I'll go into that here in just a second. 2 more quick things we need to know before we go in. I'd mentioned PIPs. Some of you might be wondering, well, what is a PIP? PIP is an acronym. It stands for Price Interest Points. So basically, to break this down as simply as I can, I'm sure most of you, if not all you in the room right now, you probably already know that there are 100 pennies in a US dollar. So a penny, it represents 1/100th of a US dollar. If we were looking for a unit of measure that is smaller than a penny, it would be the equivalent to what is called a pip. Now, just as there are 100 pennies in a US dollar, a penny, it represents 1/100th of a US dollar. A pip, it represents 1/100th of a penny. So there are 100 pips in a penny, just as there are 100 pennies in a US dollar. Now, if you look at this number right here, first 2 decimal points, these are your pennies. The next 2 beyond that, these are your pips. Now, when we go into the charts here, I'm going to teach you a trading strategy where we'll be looking to capture about 30 pips per day per currency pair. In the Forex market, you utilize leverage. This leverage is provided by your broker. This is going to allow you to place your trades and to generate a leveraged return on those pips. So how much are those pips going to be worth? Well, in the Forex market, you have 3 major lot sizes. We trade in lots. We have what's called a micro lot. A micro lot is about a $20 investment from your trading account per trade. Each pip is going to be worth about 10 cents. So the 50 pips, if you capture them, you'll generate a $5 profit if you're trading at a micro lot level. The next level up is called a mini lot. Mini lot is about a $200 investment per trade. Comes from your broker's account. Each pip is now worth $1, so those 50 pips are now at $1 per pip, or will be worth about $50 in profit. Now you look at a standard lot. Standard lot is a $2 investment. A standard lot is the standard by which most traders try to achieve. It's about a $2,000 investment from your trading account. Each pip is now going to be worth about $10. So at 50 pips per trade, you'll be generating a profit of $500. Now, I know some of you might be saying, well, William, I can't trade at a $2,000 per trade level. Don't worry. In fact, I'll actually show you today how you can set up a demo trading account. You'll get to set up a demo trading account. You'll still be able to trade. It'll be with play money here that your broker will provide to you. What I'll encourage you to do is to trade demo. Start trading demo. Get comfortable trading in the Forex market. Then when you get started, in fact, some of you might even start out trading at a micro lot level. Invest a little bit of money into your trading account. You're only investing $20 per trade. Build up your account level, build up your confidence to the point where you're trading at a mini lot level. And then when you start trading at the mini lot level, get confident in that trades, then build up to a standard lot level. So we'll teach you how with a demo account, just get in, become comfortable trading in the market, start trading at the micro lot, build up to a mini lot, and then start trading at a standard lot. So let's see how we do. Okay, we're doing pretty good on time so far. So let's go ahead and let's pull up here how we're going to talk about the London Daybreak trading strategy here. Now, this is once again from Joshua Martinez, and we'll show you here how you can get an actual video from him where he goes into a little bit more detail about this, but I'm going to teach you the basics here today. Now, with the London Daybreak trading strategy, if you're taking notes, you might want to write this down. We have 6 major currency pairs. These are the ones we're going to be talking about here. We have the Great British Pound Canadian Dollar, GBP CAD, Great British Pound US Dollar, the Great British Pound Japanese Yen, Great British Pound Swiss Franc, Great British Pound New Zealand Dollar, the Kiwi, and the Great British Pound Australian Dollar. As I mentioned, our goal is to go after about 50 pips per currency pair per day. So that means you're going to have an opportunity to trade this 5 times a week, giving you 30 trade opportunities every week here. Now, I'm showing you the basics of the trading strategy. That's why you want to get into the live trading club, because you actually get to trade this live as we're actually doing this live during the London session here. So let's go ahead, let's move forward into our charting platform here. And before we get started, I'll explain to everybody here as a special bonus for joining the Forex Mentorship Club here, you're also going to be getting the opportunity to try out our charting software here. So what I'm going to do is I'll explain to you here, what we do as part of our full education is we teach our students how to trade. We teach them how to look for 3 things before they place a trade. Number one is you determine which direction is the market going. So before you place your trade, you need to have an educated opinion as to which direction you believe it's going. Is it going up or is it going down? Number 2, you need to determine where and why to get into a trade. And then number 3, where and why to get out. So before we place our trade, we need to have an educated opinion as to which direction we believe the market's going, educated opinion as to where and why we're getting in, and then an educated opinion as to where and why we're getting out. Now, as part of our full education, we'll teach you this in detail, but just kind of give you an idea of how we use our charts here. You're going to get to use the same charting platform I'm using right now, but what we do, first of all, to answer question number 1, one of the things we do is we utilize what are called trend lines here. Now, we can draw a trend line just like this, and above this trend line, we are in what's called the buy zone, meaning that we're going to be looking for buying opportunities as the market's going up in the buy zone. Now, when the market then breaks below that trend line, we're then in the sell zone. So we're then looking for selling opportunities in the market here. So yes, you can short the Forex market as well, and we can teach you how to do that as well. Now, once again, when the market then breaks above this trend line, we're back in the buy zone here. Now, we'll teach you how to draw trend lines, but the neat thing about our charting platform here is that we have some automated features that are built into the charting platform. So if I come up here, I can use my Smart Trend Line tool, and I can automatically draw my trend line just like that. So if I don't draw it correctly, it can correct it for me just like that here. So that helps us answer question number 1, which direction is the market going? Are we either in the buy zone or the sell zone? So the next step here is determine where and why to get in and where and why to get out. Now, these lines here, in fact, let me delete this. One of the things we'll teach are what are called Fibonacci's. I'm not going to go into a lot of detail teaching this, but you'll go as part of our charting platform here, you'll get a lesson on how to use Fibonacci's. What we do is with Fibonacci's, we help to use these Fibonacci's. They help us to determine where the market is going based on where it has been. So what we're going to do is we'll teach you how to identify what's called this A to B boundary. And then when we identify that A to B boundary, we can come in here and we can spread our Fibonacci tool from the A to the B just like that here. So in this case here, we have an A, B, CD movement. The market went A to B and then didn't quite pull back, didn't pull back in between the A and B boundary. And one of the things we'll teach you is that what happens here sometimes is that the market will go up, it'll come up to either the point 0.18 or the 0.27 extension level and then pull back. So what ended up happening is when A, B, C pull back to a red retracement level, letting us know to look for the market to come up here, and our D point would have been here at the red extension here. So we color coordinate our Fibonacci's red to red, blue to blue, and green to green. And then the next cycle goes A, B, C, D, A, B, C, D. Now the neat thing about all this, though, is that we actually have an automated Fibonacci tool that does all this automatically for you. So you simply come in here to the beginning of that new trend, you click it, and it's going to quickly and accurately draw your Fibonacci's for you here. So that's going to help us determine where to get in and where to get out here. So what I want to do is let's come in here. Let me show you here. This is a trade that I showed in another one of these seminars a couple weeks ago. What happened here is that the market went A to B, pulled back, and formed a C point right here, right in our red retracement level. Now, the neat thing about our charting platforms, like I said, is that we have the ability to highlight those candlestick formations here. So I can come in here, and the green ones are going to be your bullish candlestick formations. Your red ones are going to be your bearish candlestick formations. So looking here, coming down here, candlestick formations letting us know to look for the U-turn. We had a candlestick, a counter trend line break. So I was looking to buy into this market right here past the counter trend line break. So I know for a lot of you, this might be a little bit over your heads. Don't worry. The London Daybreak trading strategy is going to be very much simpler than this. You don't have to know Fibonacci's. You don't have to know trend lines. Just want to show you some of the built-in features here to our charting platform. Now, another neat thing about our charting platform here is that we don't have to wait for the market to simply break above this trend line. We have the ability to set alerts. So I can add alert on that counter trend line here to have it send me either an email or a text message letting me know when it does in fact break above there. So we'll teach you and show you that as part of this part of getting the charting software as well. Now in this case right here with our Fibonacci's, we had a C pullback right here at a red retracement level. So that was telling me to look for my D point, looking for the markets to get out of the markets at the red extension, like a buddy system, red to red. So you see what happens here is the market moved in these waves, and at this point came up within about, probably about within 10 pips on that, so I probably could have got out there, but still looking for the market to come up here and hit that D level here. So another neat thing about the charting platform, you'll get to access to all this. You'll get access to these automatic Fibonacci's, the smart trend lines. We have support and resistance built-in tools here. You'll get access to the automatic candlestick formations. For my more advanced traders, we do have a King's Crown tool, head and shoulders tool that are all built into that. And that Fibonacci tool that you saw right there, you'll get access to this as well. And you get some lessons on how to use some of these as well as part of the charting software trial here as well. Another neat thing I want to point out is these little rectangles you see, these little rectangles you see at the top of the screen, each one of these has a different, let me go back to my live market here. Each one of these has a different currency pair in it. So I utilize what are called workspaces. You can actually set up workspaces like I do here for the London Daybreak trading strategy. And the neat thing about these is that they are cloud-based. You can either save them to your computer or to the cloud, meaning that you can use our charting platform on a tablet, on a laptop or your workstation, and you'll be able to access all of your information, all your charting through the cloud. In fact, the other neat thing about that is that as part of this charting platform trial, you'll get a couple workspaces from Joshua to actually utilize for this here. One more quick thing I want to show you here is you can actually do live trading from the charts. Let's just say here that where the market is right now, obviously the market's not open. Let's just say we want to do a market buy. We can simply come in here, hit buy, do a market buy. We'll show you how to link your trading account up to the charts, and you can come in here, set your limits, your stops, all right here from this. And we do have systems. You'll get access to some of these systems here as well, and we do have some auto trading abilities as well. You'll get more information about that as part of this. I'll go into that here in just a second. But what I'm going to do right now is what I showed you here. This is some basics of manual trading, and we'll teach you and show you how to use trend lines, how to choose which direction the market's going, where and why to get in, where and why to get out. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you right now a very simple trading strategy that you don't have to know Fibonacci's, you don't have to know trend lines, candlestick formations. This is called the London Daybreak trading strategy. It's going to help us answer each one of those questions I just showed you very quickly. So let's just jump in right now. We have about a half hour left. Let me show you examples here of how this actually works. Now we're going to utilize this on these 6 currency pairs as I showed you. The Great British Pound Swiss franc, the Great British Pound Japanese yen, Great British Pound US dollar, Great British Pound Australian dollar, Great British Pound New Zealand dollar, and the Great British Pound Canadian dollar. As you can see, these are all on a 1 hour time frame. Now, I do believe you will get this workspace. I do believe as part of this trial, you will get to download and install this workspace onto your charts. If not, very simple to put new charts on your computer here. You simply come in here. We would just simply come in here and select each one of these Great British Pound currency pairs on a 1 hour time frame, hit open, and you'll open them all up on a 1 hour time frame. So we'll go into more details about that, but let's go ahead, let's jump in right now. I'm going to utilize this trading strategy on the Great British Pound Canadian dollar currency pair. So let's just jump in right now and let me show you the basics of what we're looking for as part of this. I'm going to pull this down, just like that, and let me show you what we're looking for here. Let me draw out what the market's doing just like this here. Now, what we have found is that we have found that there is about a 70% chance of the market forming either its initial high or low for the day. And we're going to be looking for this to happen between 2 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time and 5 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time. Meaning that what we'll be looking for is the market to either pull back and form its low for the day and then rally up, give us directional movement going up, or form its high for the day and then pull back and give us directional movement going down. Now, the reason for this is because, as I mentioned at the beginning of the webinar, you have, during this time period, you have the close of the Asian trading session and the opening of the London session here. So we're looking for that overlap here, and we're looking for directional movement. Now, we're going to be looking for the opposite, high or low for the day, and we're going to be looking for that to happen between 8 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time and 2 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. And then we'll be looking, like I said, the directional movement in between these two time periods. Now, the reason for this is during this time period, you have the close of the London session, you have the opening of the U.S. session, the New York session here. So once again, this is all going to be done live right in front of you. Those of you that choose to enroll into our mentorship club, you'll actually get access to trade live with our professional analysts during this year. And you'll get the recording of this from Josh Martinez that might be able to answer some of your questions that goes beyond the basics I'm teaching you right here. Now, one thing we have found is that this directional movement, is we found that each one of these 6 currency pairs, they have what's called an average daily trading range. Now, this average daily trading range is anywhere from around 50 pips to over 200 pips. Meaning that we're going to be looking for the market in this directional movement to move at least 50 pips, sometimes over 200 pips. Now, our goal as part of the little trading strategy, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you my version of this. You actually get to trade live with our professional analysts. They might be doing it a little bit differently, but my goal here is to show you how to go after 50 pips per currency pair per day as part of this trading strategy. So I kind of refer to this as first base. When you trade live with our professional analysts, they'll show you how to go after more than those 50 pips by moving your stop loss up, by using additional analysis as part of this. I'll go into a little more detail about that here in just a second. So let's go ahead, let's go in right now. I'm going to pull this back. And once again, what I'm about to show you, this is called the London Daybreak strategy. And you'll get the video from Josh going in and explain to you here just a little bit here. So what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and explain to you what we're looking for. Now, in between 2 o'clock and 5 o'clock, we're looking for directional movement. So what I've done is I've gone back in here on the Pound Canadian, and I've highlighted some of these here. Here's your 3 o'clock a.m. candle. You have directional movement going down, coming off of that right there. So in this case right here, we had about 117 pips of directional movement. Here's from the next day, 3 o'clock a.m., down 97 pips of directional movement. This one right here, we had about 47, 48 pips of directional movement. This one down here, about 146. This one here was about 215 pips of directional movement, and so on. I can keep going here, but I kind of highlighted these. Here's another nice one right there. There was about 193 pips. This one wasn't quite as big. It doesn't move exactly that, 30 pips. This one right here, 125 pips. This one here was about 207 pips, and then on this one right here, coming off that 3 o'clock a.m. candle was about 142 pips. So the reason I keep mentioning the 3 o'clock a.m. candle, the London Daybreak trading strategy, it's going to center around the close of the 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time candle. So essentially, at 4 o'clock, we're going to be starting this strategy I'm about to show you. And once again, when you trade live in our live trading club here, our analysts will go in a little more detail and explain to you why we're looking at 3 o'clock as the close and that sort of thing. So let's go ahead, let's move forward here. I'm actually going to show you a couple examples of this here, and I'll show you how I can actually start doing this live starting Monday with our Forex Mentorship Club here. So I'm going to move this up here, and we'll start right here. So here is our 3 o'clock a.m. candle. Let's go ahead, let's make this a little bit larger here. And I'll show you how this strategy works. I'm going to zoom in nice and big. So we wait for the close of that 3 a.m. candle, so essentially, effectively 4 o'clock a.m. Now, the neat thing about when you're in our live trading club, you'll actually be in the live trading club for at least an hour before 4 o'clock. So our professional analysts will fine-tune this for a little bit. They'll explain to you why we're looking at where the market's going to help fine-tune this strategy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to teach you the basics here, and then they'll take it from there as far as getting you more involved as far as trading this here. So let's go ahead. The first 2 steps is at the close of that 3 o'clock a.m. candle, we're going to come in here and we're going to set 2 pending orders. First pending order is going to go 10 pips above the high of this candle. So 87, this is going to go at 97 right there. That's going to be our entry buy. Once again, this is a pending order. We're not actually in the market till it gets triggered, and that's going to be plus 10 pips above the high. Yeah, you might want to take some notes as you're going through here, but once again, you'll actually get to do this live with our professional analysts as part of the mentorship club here. So entry buy is going to be 10 pips above the high, and we're going to have an entry sell. That's going to be 5 pips below the low. So 58, we're going to set this at 53. And then our entry sell is going to equal minus 5 pips below the low. Just like that. So once again, I'm kind of showing you the basics here. You might want to take some notes of this. Each of our analysts here, they might do it a little bit differently. That's one of the neat things about going through the mentorship club is that you'll see how different analysts actually trade around this here. But whether it's Josh, Tyson, Tian, each of our analysts, they do it a little bit differently here. I'm going to show you here my little strategy here. So there's our 2 pending orders. Now, if you remember, the reason we're setting this up is because there's those 3 questions we need to answer. Number 1, where is the market going? Number 2, where and why to get in? And then number 3, where and why to get out. So this is going to help us answer each one of these 3 questions very quickly. So let's see what's going to happen here. We have our 2 pending orders. Let's go ahead, let's advance this here. So 1 hour later, within the next hour, bam, our entry sell gets triggered. So what our entry sell now, this has now became a market sell. We are now shorting the market. Utilizing this trading strategy, we now believe that the directional movement coming off of the 3 a.m. candle is going to be going down. So that helps us answer question number 1. Where's the market going? Using the strategy, we believe that the market's going to be going down. We'll get that directional movement going downward. Now, the next order of business is to come in here and cancel this opposite order because we don't want to be trading this here. We don't want to be buying it here. We're looking to sell it. Next order of business is to come in here and to set a stop loss. Now, stop loss, a little bit different when buying and selling. When we're selling the market, our stop loss is going to go about 5 pips above the high of this candle. So the high was at 87. We're going to set this at 92. Now, I'll quickly type this out. Stop loss when selling or shorting the market is going to be plus 5 pips above the high. Just like that here. So we believe the market's going down. We've entered into the market. We officially entered into a market sell position. We have our stop loss up. Now, for those of you who wonder, well, what is a stop loss? What this means is that if the market was to go against us, I'm pulling out my measuring tool here, we are risking about 38 pips on this trade. Now, we need to set our target. Our target is going to be 1 of 2 different things. Our target, which is our limit, could be one of two different things. It's either going to be a 1-to-1 risk ratio, or number two, a minimum of plus 50 pips. Because remember, we're looking for the market to move at least 50 pips with that directional movement coming off of this here. So in this case here, and so just for those of you wondering here, I'm using our measuring tool. I measured, we're risking about 38 pips. So in this case here, we're going to go after a minimum of 50 pips. So if we come in here, or set our target at 50 pips, 1.6704, right there is going to be our target. So we're going after 50 pips on this trade. So we have our entry, we have our stop loss set, our limit is set. So at this point right now, I know some of you might be saying, well, William, do we have to get up at 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning to trade this if you're on the East Coast? Well, at this point right now, everything is set up in your broker's platform. You can either stay up and follow this trade, or at this point, everything's going to be automatic. Either we're going to get taken out with a loss automatically, or we're going to be taken out with a profit automatically. So let's see what ends up happening here. So 1 hour later, bam. The market quickly goes down, triggers our limit, and we just captured 50 pips on that trade. Not too bad. So within 1 hour, 50 pips. That was in 1 hour. If you're trading a mini lot account, at $1 per pip, you just made about $50 in that 1 hour. If you're trading a standard lot, you just made about $500 in that 1 hour. Not too bad. So yeah, very quickly we got in and out of the market. Now, as you can see here, what ends up happening is the market ends up going down a little bit further. In the live sessions, our analysts will show you how we might be able to potentially move our stop loss up and lock in these profits to go after additional pips on this trade here. But I'm showing you the basics here. They can teach you and show you how to do that as well. So there's one opportunity right there, showing you here how to trade the market. I'm going to show you, oops, let me go back and show you here, oops. And deleted all that. Let me see. There we go. Yeah, the neat thing about our charting platform, we have undo buttons here. So if we have to, we can undo different things here. So let's go ahead. Let's delete all this. Let's go pull it back up. Okay, there we go. That's all we really need to do anyway. There we go. So I'm going to delete all those. And let's go ahead. Let's quickly move this here. Okay, we're doing pretty good on time. I'll show you one more quick example here. So we're going to bring this back here to the next 3 o'clock a.m. candle. And we're going to do the exact same thing. At the close of that 3 a.m. candle, so essentially at 4 o'clock a.m., we set 2 pending orders. Number one, the first one is going to be 10 pips above the high. So at 44, we set this at 54, just like that. So that's going to be our entry buy. And once again, plus 10 pips above the high. And once again, I'll type this out for everybody, but when you get into the live session, you'll be doing this live. And you'll plus get that video from Josh. He'll go in a little more detail. So if you're not quite getting this, don't worry. You'll actually be able to have access to a video from Joshua Martinez going into more details about this, the creator of the program. Our next one's going to be an entry sell 5 pips below the low, so 87. We'll set this at 82. That's going to be our entry sell. It's going to equal minus 5 pips below the low. Okay, so let's see what happens here. We have our 2 pending orders. We're not in the market until we get triggered. Let's see what happens here. So 2 hours later, the market comes down, doesn't quite trigger our entry sell, rallies up and triggers our entry buy. So in this case right here, that entry buy just became a market buy, meaning that we're now in the market and we're going long on this trade right here. So what that has done is that gave us that educated opinion to look for this market, that directional movement to go bullish here. So we're now in the market buy. First order of business, come in here and cancel the opposite order. So we're going to cancel that entry sell because we believe the market's going long here. And then the next order of business, come in here and set a stop loss. Now, it's a little bit different when buying the market here. Our stop loss when buying the market is going to be at the low. Yeah, now some of you might be wondering why 5 pips above, 10 pips below, why the difference here with the stop loss. That's a question you can ask the professional analyst. They'll go in, they'll be able to answer this a little bit more here. So what we're going to do here, a lot of you are saying, 3 o'clock a.m., it's 3 o'clock, so you're looking for the close of the 3 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time candle. So essentially it's 4 o'clock a.m. Eastern Time here. So yeah, a couple of you asked that, so I went ahead. And I'll try to answer some more questions at the end of the webinar, but I'm going to try to get through this here so I can go over the details about whatever all you're going to get here. So we believe the market's going up. We're in a market buy position. We have our stop loss set. Let's see what we're risking on this trade. In this case here, we're risking about 46 pips. So if you remember, once again, our target, which is our limit, is going to be either a 1-to-1 risk ratio, or number 2, a minimum of plus 50 pips. So in this case here, what I say we were risking on this trade, we're risking about 46 pips, so we're going to set our limit at 50 pips. We're going to have that first base, the minimum of 50 pips here. So in this case here, 54, so it'll probably be about 10904. Yep. And for those who are wondering how I'm measuring this here, if you look, I'm going to go ahead and measure this one more time. I'm using my measuring tool. If you look in the upper left-hand corner of my screen, the range in pips, it measures and shows you what your pips are right there. So we're going after about 50 pips on this one right there. So I explained to everybody how I'm getting that information here. So we have our entry, stop loss protection is set, our limit is set. So at this point, once again, everything is set right in our broker's platform. We're ready to go. In fact, actually, hold on one second here. Hold on. Oh, there's our 3 o'clock candle. So actually, the stop loss is going to go right there. So actually, I'm glad I double-checked this here. I was a little bit of a hurry. So there's our 3 o'clock a.m. candle. Stop losses go at the low of that 3 a.m. candle. So in this case right here, we're risking pips. So let's go after 67 pips on this one here. So right about there. So 69.21. I'm glad I went back and double-checked that there. It's 9.21. Right there. So just to confirm, right there, the 3 a.m. candle, and that's my stop loss down there. There's a loss there. So stop loss, that's our target. Let's see what happens here. So 1 hour later, it does capture another 50 pips on that one. And once again, about 1 hour as well. Not too bad. If you're trading a mini lot, about another 50 pips off of that one, off that one, a standard lot. That would equal about $500 or so. You know, they have various and different variables in here, but we can explain that here. So looks like I'm running low on time right here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, thank you for that. I got ahead of myself here. That was actually 67 pips. Thank you for that, Jim. So actually, that was either $67. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to compress about an hour and a half of material here into an hour. So I apologize for these couple little mistakes here I made right there. So yeah, so we just captured 67 pips. So not too bad. 2 trades. What's that? About 117 pips off of those 2 here. So once again, this trading strategy, this is the London Daybreak trading strategy. It's going to be done on these 6 currency pairs here: the pound Swiss franc, pound Japanese yen, pound US dollar, pound Australian dollar, pound New Zealand, and the pound Canadian dollar. So the neat thing about this, I kind of gave you a Cliff Notes version of this. These are the basics. In the live sessions, you actually get to trade this live here. So there's going to be 30 opportunities each and every week to trade during that London session here. So we'll go in as part of the actual trading club here, our mentorship and trading club. You'll get to trade live with our professional analysts. Joshua Martinez, the creator of the program, he sometimes hosts these live sessions. You have Tyson Clayton. He's another one of our analysts. He's doing great. I think he's up, like 20,000 pips so far this year at least. He's another one of our analysts. And Tian, he's another one of our professional analysts. I follow him as well. You'll get to actually get to trade live with them as part of these live sessions. Now, as part of this Forex Mentorship Club, you'll get 8 live sessions with these live professional analysts each and every month. The next live session is going to be Monday, December 19th at 9 o'clock a.m. In these live sessions, they usually go for, I think, about 3 or 4 hours. You'll get to interact with the live professional analysts. You can ask them questions, pick their brain. You'll get to see more analysis. I just showed you the London Daybreak trading strategy. You'll actually go in. They'll show you additional analysis as well. I just wanted to show you the London Daybreak, but you'll actually get to learn more from them as well. In fact, during these live sessions here, Josh, one time, in 90 minutes, he made 91 pips off of one trade during one of the live sessions. Some of our students chimed in, letting us know here that we end up doing about 162 pips off of 3 currency pairs during one of the live sessions. This one right here. And let's see what else I have here. During another one, our students made anywhere from 90 to 130 pips during that live trading club. And then during one of Tyson's live sessions here, one of our students said they were up about 124 pips from that live session here. They made, let's see here, 20 pips off the pound Swiss franc. Let's see here, 20 pips off the euro US dollar, 74 off the pound Aussie, and pound Canadian about 10 pips as well. So once again, as part of this live trading club, you're going to get those live sessions. You're going to get a couple free bonuses as well. You're going to get the introduction to currency trading. There's your 4 Forex videos. We're going to teach you a little bit more about the Forex market. You'll get those as part of this. You'll also get 30 days of access to our Analyst On Demand service. So in addition to getting those 8 live sessions from our professional analysts, you actually get access to live professional analysts each and every day. This is called our Analyst On Demand. This is hosted by our live professional analysts. This is monitored 24 hours a day. You get daily technical analysis, and you'll be able to interact with them as well as you're going through this here. So professional advice from these potential traders. So you'll get to learn a lot more than just the London Daybreak trading strategy. Now, as part of the Live Forex Mentorship Club, I told you here, this is going to be kind of like a Forex Quick Start program. I give you access to our live professional analysts for 30 days. I may give you live access as part of the trading club and as part of Analyst On Demand. As part of this as well, you're going to get a training video from Joshua Martinez. He's actually going a little more detail here about the London Daybreak trading strategy. Now, as part of that charting platform I showed you, you're going to get 30 days trial of that charting software as well. You'll get access to those automated tools, the auto trend lines, the auto Fibonacci tools. We'll actually, I'm going to show you here in just a second how you'll get access to training videos showing you how to use those tools, how to set up your trading account, how to use Fibonacci's, and we'll teach you some of those lessons as well. Now, the best thing about all this is not only is it going to be affordable, I'll get into that here in just a second, but you literally get 30 days to take this for a test drive, meaning that when you sign up today as part of our special here, as part of this webinar, you're going to get 30 days access to the trading club, 30 days of access to those bonuses, the Analyst On Demand. You'll get 30 days of access to our charting software. And if at any point during those 30 days, if you decide that this simply isn't for you, you decide that you don't find the value in this, you literally have 30 days. At any point you can cancel, and it's a full money-back guarantee. If this isn't for you, then simply cancel. You get a full refund of what I'm about to show you. So it's a no-risk opportunity, and as much as I hate to say this, you can literally even take it for a 30-day test drive, and even if you do find the value in it, just simply cancel it. We're just trying to get you up to speed in the Forex market, and like I said, this is part of our Forex, what I call my Forex Quick Start program here. So normally, to get access to all of this, the charting software, you normally have to be a student, and normally the trading club is normally $297 a month. So first of all, you'd have to be a student of Market Traders Institute, and normally it costs you $297 on a month-to-month basis. However, as part of this here, sometimes we'll offer special for $147. Sometimes we'll offer $87 to take it for the 30-day trial. However, as part of our offer to everybody here, as part of TradeThirsty here, we're actually getting you involved today for, like I said, for less than $1 a day. You can actually take this for a test drive for 30 days. The mentorship program, you'll get to trade live with our professional analysts during those 8 live sessions. You'll get to trade the live London session. You'll also get into the Analyst On Demand for 30 days. Plus, you'll get 30 days of the charting software. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to send out a link. I'm going to explain to you, walk you through the process of getting set up here. We have about 8 more minutes left. So about 6 more minutes. Let me send out that link. That is the first step. Whoops, hold on a second. I need to send that to everybody here in the entire room. Hold on one second. Because this is the first step. You're going to have to send out, click on the link. There we go. So I just sent a link out into the chat box. What you're going to do is you're going to click on that link, and you're going to get registered for the program. You're going to get everything I showed you here today for 30 days for that $27 absolutely risk-free. That's part of our special here for TradeThirsty. So I sent out that link. If you have any trouble with that link, what you can do is simply just go ahead, enter this bit.ly link. Here, I'll pull this up here. This is it here, bit.ly/trade_thirsty. It'll take you to the page here in just a second here. So once again, everything I showed you here today is included as part of the 30 days of bonus here. You'll get the Mentorship Club. You'll get access to the Analyst on Demand. You'll get access to our charting software. Now, like I said, the charting software, normally you'd have to be a student of Market Traders Institute, and it would cost you about $149 a month. We're actually giving you 30 days. That's included to get you up to speed. So you'll be trading live with our analysts, going through using some of these strategies, and also using the same charting platform. That is part of it here as well. So all of this and more. In fact, I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to, let's see here. Oh, yeah, how much after 30 days? Let me go ahead and let me answer that right now. So you're asking after 30 days. What I want everybody to do is focus on the first 30 days. See if this is even for you. It's going to cost you $27, absolutely risk-free. Now, if you choose to go beyond the 30 days, we'll get you locked in as part of TradeThirsty here today for $87 a month. It is on a month-to-month basis. You're not locked into any long-term contracts here. But first, I'll take it for the 30 days, see if this is for you. It's like I said, it helped get you started very quickly as part of this fast-track mentorship program here. Now, it is a 30-day money-back guarantee. This special is only for today, but we're giving you 30 days to take this for a test drive. Get in, take it for a test drive here. Let's see here. So it says here 7. Hold on a second. Okay, actually, hold on. Let's pull up the link here. No, actually, it should be $7 as part, I'm sorry, $27 as part of this here. When you get the link here, you'll actually get access to this page here. So what I'm going to do is right now is you get 30 days to take it for a test drive, absolutely risk-free here. Let me pull up that disclaimer one more time here. But let me quickly walk everybody through the process here. Let me show you everything you're going to get. First, step number one. So when people are saying it says $7, hold on. I tell you what, you know what? If I see Mark here says it says $7. Anybody else getting that as well? If yours says $7, I highly suggest you take that here, because step number one is to click on that link. The link's going to take you to this page right here for $27. And what you'll do is you simply enter all your billing information right here. Okay, yeah, if those of you out there here, let me send that link out here. Hold on. Maybe I pulled up the wrong link. If it's saying 7, take advantage of it for the 7 here. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to type that in myself right now. Okay, yeah, for those of you here that it says 7, I'm showing here 27. So if you get it for $7, I highly suggest you do that. So let's go ahead, let me send that one more time. There we go. Okay, yeah, if you're having trouble with the link, like Greg, just type in here, Greg, I'm going to send that to you personally right now. I'm going to stick around here for about a minute or two, but I have to get through everything here. As part of this here, the first step is to sign up for the Mentorship Club. Then the next step, you'll get probably 2 emails, one confirming you are signed up. The other email is going to confirm the information to get access to this back-end portal. Now, the back-end portal, you'll get access to the video training lessons. You'll get access to, I'll show you how to set up a demo account, but you can literally start trading this here today. Mark S., I'll get to that here in just a second here. So let's pull this back up. You'll get access to the back end here. This back end portal is going to show you when your next classes are. So the next class is going to be December 19th at 9 a.m., and then the next live application is going to be on Tuesday from 3 o'clock to 6 o'clock a.m. Now, the neat thing about this is that all of these classes are recorded. So let me log back in here. So you can literally go back over the last couple years here and review all the different live classes. You can actually go back into the live session that was this past week here, and you can pull this up here and review the live classes that we did here. So once again, in these live sessions, you'll go in, you'll have a professional analyst walking you through here just like that here. So let's go ahead, let's keep moving forward here. You'll get this access video to the London Daybreak trading strategy from Josh. He'll go in, he'll go in a little more details. Now, the Ultimate Charting software, you'll get all the onboarding series. You'll get 2 tutorials here showing you how to use the different the facets of the, you'll get those workspaces, how to use Fibonacci's, how to use navigation, the toolbars, how to use custom indicators, the Fibonacci tools, and linking it to your broker so you can actually trade live from the charts. You'll get all this information, how to deploy systems, how to auto trade. All this is going to be included as well. You'll also get into a live session every Friday where you can ask a live professional any questions you might have as part of this here today. Now, to set up a demo account, you can just do a quick Google search here for a broker that provides demo account, and you can actually sign up for a free demo account. We'll teach you and show you how to do that as well. So I'm about to run out of time, my friends. Our goal, though, is for you to actually, within the next 30 days, do your quick start pro to get into the Forex market. Take it for a 30-day test drive. See if this is for you. Our goal is within 30 days, you're going to be actually trading live. If during those 30 days, if you decide this isn't for you, you can simply cancel. You'll get the $27 back as part of it here. So looks like I have about like 30 seconds left here. This is our special here for TradeThirsty. What I'm going to do is some of you here. Okay, so yeah, let me see that. Okay, TD is saying that this is showing up here as a $7. So let me go ahead. I'm going to open this up on a different window. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so yeah, for those of you that are getting access to this, if it says $7, well then congratulations. I highly suggest taking advantage of that. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to send this out one more time here. And yeah, mine says 20. Mine says 7 here. So yeah, those of you, if yours is showing up as $7, Merry Christmas. Take advantage of that right now. The link I'm sending out is saying 27. If it happens to show up as 7, then yeah, those of you that are doing that here. So yeah, if it allow you to sign up for the 7, go for it. Go ahead and do that here. You'll get access. I'm trying to see here if it says here. Looks like it might be a little bit different. So I can't guarantee if you sign up for the $7 course. I'd like to say you're going to get the charting as well, but unfortunately I'm out of time here, my friends. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and let me quickly pull up. If anybody has any questions about this, let me see if I can quickly pull up our 800 number here in our email, because I'm about to run out of time. Let's see here. I was trying to find out. Oh, here's let's see if this will pull up our 800 number, because I'm about to run out of time here. It's not. Okay, so on that note, my friends, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to have to bring this to a close. I've gone out of time. I highly suggest doing this. Those of you that if it's showing up as a different price, take advantage of that. Get access here. But $27, that's $1 a day. Either way, you're going to get 30 days to take it for a test drive. So I want to say thank you. I want to thank all the other speakers here. Thank you to TradeThirsty and everybody here. Thank you also. I want to thank Jeanette for hosting this here. Jeffrey, Mika, you guys did a great job as well. So I hope you found value in this. But on that note, I want to wish everybody a good day, and I wish you the best in your new Forex trading career.
All right, everybody, can y'all hear me? I'm back. It's Jeanette. I want to thank everybody for